live here in front of Great Lakes Crossing Mall. It's another beautiful summer day, and I'm standing with...
Kristen.
Where are you from, Kristen?
Clarkston.
Did you know that Michigan has a medical marijuana law?
Yes, I do.
What do you know about it?
I know that if you have your card, you are able to smoke. Caregivers, the basics, I guess I know about it.
Have you seen any problems since 2009 when people started getting their cards? Have you seen any negatives that have affected you or anybody you know? Is it a positive? What's your opinion of the whole card system?
I actually went to law school and we had to study this. I do not disagree with it whatsoever. I don't see any problems with it at all. I actually personally was going to open up my own dispensary, but the whole laws and they shut them all down, so we weren't able to do it. But I don't. I find it very good. I find people, have you ever heard anybody OD on marijuana? Have you ever heard anybody get hurt because of it? No, that's just because they break the law. I mean, but I don't find it a bad law whatsoever.
Colorado seems to be a lead state along with Washington. They have recreational use. Do you see that becoming the new norm, the United States having recreational use for marijuana?
It already is the norm, regardless if they like it or not. So I think that they finally came up with the reason or the law because they couldn't beat it. So join it. So eventually, yeah, they're just going to tax it like they already are. It'll just another form of tax.
What you're saying sounds like the people's will is actually taking control. So you're telling me the will of the people can beat the government?
Absolutely. Any amount of government is just amount of people. The people don't realize how big they are. If they all agree with it, the government, majority rules, regardless.
Well said. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm standing with
Monica.
Where are you from?
Flint, Michigan.
How long have you lived in Flint, Michigan?
32 years.
Genesee County has one of the most relaxed medical marijuana communities outside of maybe Ann Arbor in Michigan. Have you experienced anything with medical marijuana?
Yes, I have.
Are you a card holder?
No, I'm not. I didn't want to be.
Is it because of fear that you wouldn't want to be on that list, or you just don't need a medical marijuana card?
Well, actually, it's not a fear. I just stopped smoking. But I'm not against it. You know, anyone that wants one, I think that they should have one. I think it's a good thing.
You see Washington, you see Colorado. They allow anyone 21 and over to use cannabis. Do you think that that's the way that it's going to end up for everybody in the United States?
No, I think that it's going to actually decline. I think that the age rate is going to go down due to, like, medicinal, purposes. It's a lot of people coming down with cancer, and it's striking at all ages. I think that it's definitely going to go down.
So we're kind of riding a wave right now of cannabis use, and it's going to slow. People are going to be used to it. The ones that want to do it will, and the ones that thought it was kind of a fad are going to go away?
No, I don't think it's never been a fad. I think that people always knew that it was herbal and knew that it was something in it that was medically inclined.
Okay.
So it's not going to go away.
Now you have somebody here with you. I'm going to ask him a couple questions. Who do I have standing to your right here?
I'm Kevin, sir.
Kevin, where are you from?
I'm from Flint, Michigan also.
Do you have an opinion on medical marijuana in Michigan?
Yeah, I think my opinion is it's a good thing because, a lot of people is going to use it, regardless if they have a license or not that likes it, since way back in the 70s before, they decided to make it illegal in a lot of states. And I don't think it'd be a bad idea, for anybody that's want to have one, get one. I want one.
So once again, maybe anybody 21 and over should be able to use cannabis.
21 and over?
Yes.
If that's their preference, yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We're standing out here in front of the mall, and I'm standing with...
Tony Hamilton.
Where are you from, Tony?
Goodrich, Michigan.
How long have you lived in Michigan?
My whole life.
In 2008, the voters in Michigan voted for medical marijuana. In 2009, patients were able to get medical marijuana cards. Has this had any effect on you?
Not on me personally, no.
Have you seen it to be a good thing or a bad thing, or it's just not affected you at all?
Well, I just see the shops on the roads. I think it's kind of odd, but it doesn't really affect me personally. I just worry about my family and things. They see the shops, and they ask me, what it's about. So I have a young son who's 13 and 15, 19, three of them.
Is that the most concerning part of marijuana in the United States today, is children and how we teach our children, right from wrong?
Well, I think not just the marijuana, but any kind of drug or any kind of substance that they put into their body is important to talk about the kids with.
Agreed. Right now, there's a bill being stalled in Lansing. It would actually allow different cities. Each city could decide if they want a dispensary or not. Do you think that the city should have that choice on if they want to allow medical dispensaries?
Absolutely, yeah. Every city should have their own vote on whether the city has one or not.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
This is Skunkworks.